I got a new job, washing grimy buildings and vehicles. Captivating, satisfying. I spent more time than I care to admit playing this game after discovering there were 60 achievements in this game, and I decided, yes, I want to be a person who has all the achievements in PowerWash Simulator. If you wish to join me in my latest descent into insanity, stick around as I spend over 10 hours beginning my journey to 100% PowerWash Simulator. So essentially I want to play through the career mode and basically beat every level in this game and get every achievement in this game, and that's a very daunting task, and I want to see if I can do it. Now I've already played this before, so I'm going to be able to go through this in a much faster speed than I did before. We have like a bunch of different angles. We got 15 degree, 25 degree, 40 degree. 40 degree for now will be good enough for all the general smudges, and we could also go for each tire as well, because we have to clean the metal part. What is it called? The hubcap? Am I getting that right? And then we also got to clean the tire itself. This game will make you appreciate a job well done, because some of the more daunting, or what may appear daunting and tedious tasks, may end up somehow being very therapeutic. You know, have you ever spent Thanksgiving with your dad for an entire day? Or Thanksgiving Eve, at least, the day before Thanksgiving, where you're just preparing the stuffing. The stuffing takes forever to make, especially when you're making it yourself, because I always think about that one Thanksgiving where none of my siblings were around, so I had to basically do most of the work myself, where it was just me and my dad. And I'd sit there for maybe like an hour just cutting bread. And you know, maybe when you pop some music on, and then all of a sudden it's all fine. Even the most menial, tedious tasks feel like absolutely nothing, because it all just flies by. That's the beauty of music. That's the real use of music. Finding the most efficient nozzle for everything will be the real trick. And this will be our first step to being a master power washer and 100%ing this game. Now, luckily I learned this lesson early on, but alongside basic achievements playing the campaign, purchasing equipment, and special liquids for efficiently cleaning different surfaces, I realized levels had specific things you were meant to do in them, like cleaning the van with only the 0 degree nozzle. If you didn't do that, you'd have to play the whole level again. And you don't really want to know how long some of these levels get. Man, we're really about to dive deeper into this game, aren't we? Now, as we continue our path to spiritual enlightenment, we need the right tools for the job, so where the hell's the shop? So we're not professional enough to own any of these better power washers. However, we can get attachments. Oh, there are skins. We can get equipment for the power washer that we have. For example, we have the Prime Vista 1500 turbo nozzle, short extension, long extension, soap nozzle. I don't think we need range, so we're just gonna get the short extension. We'll get this one later. Now, in these areas, there are certain things that we need to do in each map. For example, they want us to clean all 12 of these stones first, as dictated by the achievements. I think going after these achievements gives me a much stronger purpose, a much stronger will to play this game. I think the same thing applied to Plastic Duck Simulator, because when there was honestly nothing to do in that game, other than just watch ducks sit in the swimming pool. But then I noticed that there were certain things you'd wait for that would give you an achievement, but I guess that also makes it like slightly annoying. So I was very scared to try to make a second video on it, and that's why a second one never happened, and then I instead streamed it. All right, one rock remains. And there you have it. So we need to go piece by piece here. What do we clean first? How do we clean this car? That'll make their kid happy. Oh wow, we need to clean the interior of the car too. Wow, that seat is nasty. What the hell could have possibly happened to this car? Oh, wow. We gotta do all that. Yikes. I'll save that part for last. Look, maybe we can be more efficient here. Is there, like... Oh, yeah. I need to stop using, like, the super precise one, because we need more range, yet it should still clean that grime anyway. I don't really know how this would work, cleaning this couch. It could get really crusty after it dries up. Yeah, I don't think I'd want an actual fabric couch sitting out in the open like here. Now, I would time-lapse this, but it's very disorienting to watch me flail my arms around like that. It took me a while to realize I could aim the power washer around without doing that. You know, it sounds like they use this backyard a lot. I have no idea how this backyard ended up this way. You know, sometimes I watch YouTube channels that are devoted to like a certain trade or profession, specifically like exterminators, where they go to places and they're like, well, shit, this place is awful, and they uncover some shaft, and then there's just a million bugs hiding behind it. It's kind of cool. if not like a little disgusting. I'll probably be sick of this game by the end of this entire run, and even then there'll probably be more updates that just add more achievements later. But I heard people suffering on YouTube is really cool right now. And what's funny is that I undershot the clickbait when I made that plastic duck video. It actually did take longer than 7 hours. I just thought 7 was a nice number, as opposed to like 16. 16 didn't sound as cool. And I wasn't even sure if I could count it as 16 because what happened was one of the achievements I couldn't get without replaying the game. So that was about 9 hours of footage that was added on top of it. There we go. Sheesh. That was a journey. God damn. Ugh. Now imagine actually doing that in real life. Oh, cleaning liquids attached to soap nozzles match liquids to surface materials for most effective results. Now I guess we'll buy the long extension. Oh, and we have a lot more jobs to partake in. Bungalow, playground, dirt bike. How do I change my clothing? That's what I'm trying to figure out. I can't find the button for it. I feel like I saw it too. Oh, it's E. It's E. Another achievement involves wearing cosmetics on all my equipment and gear, and for the life of me, I couldn't find where to change power washers. It's right there. Oh my god, what? I couldn't see that button at all. I do like that not all the jobs are massive, which is good. Need like a little break from some of them sometimes. What the hell is this fuel tank? Got it. Ah, yeah, of course. We've got these side jobs. Wow, you can get a lot of stars. We'll have to power through these as well. Power wash our way through these. All right, so for this job, we need to clean the gutters last. That is a specific requirement, so I don't have to worry about doing it again. Again, more questions. How the hell did this place end up like this? Oh, wait, the gutters are also attached to the top, so I honestly shouldn't have any problem accidentally cleaning them. Yeah, this thing's range isn't very good, but it cleans pretty much any stone surface regardless of what it is. Yeah, that'll make things way faster if I bring these kind of liquids along. So now all I should have to do is just get on the roof and finish them all off. And last but not least, perfect. We'll have to start considering investing in an Urban XU2. So let's move on to clean the playground. This is an easy $600. So apparently the achievement is to roll this ball. Up that slide. Get up. Get up. There we go. Okay, now we can actually play the game. You know, something I've always thought about playgrounds is why only recently did they start making them out of rubber? Like, you see, in my day, back in my day, and by that I mean back when I was maybe like 10, and some playgrounds are still like this, they had wood chips. And I'm thinking, I feel like that's so much more injury prone if you fall into a bed of wood chips than into a floor full of rubber. I wonder why they did it like that. They didn't even need to have wood chips. They could have just let it be dirt. Now, don't tell anyone. This is a little strange to admit. And yeah, at the age of like 22, I still enjoy a playground swing. I sometimes go to places that I know nobody goes. I go to playgrounds that I know nobody hangs out at, and I just chill on a swing and I'm on my phone. Because I think it's awkward when if you're at a playground during like prime time and all the kids are there. I think that's a little awkward when a 22-year-old is taking on one of the swings and you don't want to be rude. Why do I know so much about this? Because I speak from experience. I got kicked out of a playground one time for that. I'm not even kidding. It was I was just chilling on a swing. It was starting to get crowded because like I was there for maybe a half hour. And then a guy asked me like, "Yo, how old are you?" And I was just like, oh shit, should I lie? What should I say? What do I look like? I feel like I could still pass as like 19. And I was like 21 at the time. So I said like 18 or something. And he said like, you're too old to be here. Get the fuck out. And I was like, damn, alright. And I didn't want to make a scene, so I just left. And that's why I only go to playgrounds that I know nobody goes to. There's a couple like that in my neighborhood. That no matter what time of day, it just seems to be empty. And maybe there's like one family or like two people there. Or one person and their kid. Now where the hell could the last bit of this be? Is there like an easier way to tell what I'm missing? Ah, okay, there is. All right, and this is the side platform. Got it. Holy crap, that took forever. Look, my masterpiece. Only took 5 years off my lifespan. All right, let's do something that isn't as time-consuming. All right, so this should be simple, but here's what we gotta do. There's a specific achievement I want from this. Essentially, the challenge is I need to get at least a 95% completion rate without actually cleaning any of this. That's not gonna be easy. Fuck, god damn it. Oh wow, that destroys that alloy wheel. I'll do the wheels last. Let's watch this part. We can get away with cleaning a lot of the body and the seat mounting. I want to stay away from this tire. This is such a weird challenge. So now we're gonna go super accurate here. Bonnet's starting to... Okay. Don't clean the bonnet anymore. Back cushion. Like, you'd be surprised how difficult this is. This is actually quite difficult. We're in a very delicate position right now. Alright, that's it. Don't touch that one anymore. Holy crap. This is such an incredibly delicate situation here. Yes! Got it! Holy crap! Perfect. Man, that camera's gonna look stupid as hell. Yeah, look how careful I was being. Took way longer than it should have. When did... Oh, what the... I forgot to press record. That's it. That's all that happened. Dude, that's so annoying. Basically, what I've been trying to do is just like I record each job in a segment. Crap. So there's an achievement that lets you that asks you to clean that sidewalk, clean that driveway, and clean its edges before the rest of the house. If I record the time lapse at the end, it always records the time lapse of you cleaning the place at the end. That's fine. Whatever. See, it's probably gonna be flashing white, but I can't really see it in the daytime like this. How about instead we go find that post? Maybe that'll be easier to find. There it is. And then there's one more somewhere. It was right in front of my... Jesus Christ. Wow. Alright. As you can clearly see, I got the achievement. Alright, good. Not all is lost. God, I gotta send you all a picture of this. I'm literally doing my job right now as I get this goddamn setup. Ooh, and we got some new skate park. Wow, that's gonna take forever. So what I do know is that we can also buy... Hey, someone showed up to my job. We want the last piece of equipment, the soap nozzle, which also gives us another achievement. What do we want to deal with? Do we want to deal with the shoe house or do we want to deal with the skate park? I think we'll start small and go to the shoe house. So we need to complete the soul of the shoe house last. Fair enough. Let's like deal with all the stuff like near it, so we don't have to worry about it later in our session. Yeah, look at that shoe. I kind of keep forgetting about the video. We're gonna have to eventually take on the skate park. That's gonna be fun. I think I'm starting to become a master at this. Master at my craft. I've become desensitized to my job. There's nothing that phases me. Okay, wow, those are some tough ass stains. We're gonna need to pull out... All of this should be metal. And then like all the glass related stuff. We'll wipe it off, like all the metal stuff. Then we'll switch to glass. There's like a lot of parts of this vehicle that it's just like they're almost clean, but they're not quite clean. It's such a detailed vehicle. There's so many spots I'm missing. What else am I missing? Like this car basically looks done. What am I missing? There's the door handle. And then we have the door hinges. Which, how the hell could anyone have seen that? Where's the other door hinge? There we go. God damn. That one was a lot more difficult than I thought. There were a lot more parts to it than I expected. So I think we want to rip the band-aid off. And maybe either do the skate park or the fire department. So the thing about the fire department is I believe there's an achievement that requires me to do it without touching the scaffold that exists there. I want to make sure I find as many of these achievements as possible, do them the first attempt on the level, so I don't have to worry about coming back to revisit the level like we did with the van. So I need to completely clean the fire station without standing on the scaffolding. Sure, seems easy enough. So where is the scaffolding so I don't touch it? How the hell am I gonna do this? Alright, so we might as well just start with the tower, I guess. I don't have the range. I don't have the range for this. Oh my god, yeah, we have to do the complete inside too. Wow. Well, this is what you sign up for. That's gonna be such a bitch to clean. How did I even get this on the other side? Dude, this is the final boss of this game. God damn. If it just let me bring my ladder, this would have been over by now. Got it. Holy shit, dude. I want to say that's the entire tower. Now we don't have to ever look at that scaffolding. Now we gotta deal with this garbage. I told this story on my live streams about how one of my college dorms on my campus when I was an undergrad was for some reason closed down because it got taken over by a fungus, and an undescribed fungus. I don't really know how that happened. Alright, we're almost there, and then I gotta go find that one window. There was probably a faster way to clean this, and this would have been really helpful if I just saved the multi-purpose liquid for this part. There we go. Now, where the goddamn hell is this window? There we are. Yes! Earn 50 stars in career mode. Oh, look at that. Deal with that goddamn tower. And then I also got the achievement that oh my goodness. That was probably the most rough achievement I had to deal with so far. Now, to break up the monotony here, let's deal with one of these cars or these fire trucks. So for the fire truck, it does have an achievement that I can get. So let's just do Grandpa Miller's car for now. Now, I think I should have no problem cleaning this since I think it's primarily made of metal. So, oh, and I also happen to be out of metal. You know what? Screw it. I'm saving my money right now. So, I don't know if there's any trade-offs to these stubs. We'll use the short extension since it's right in front of us here. Yeah, what could have possibly happened to this car? What could have possibly happened? Yeah, that's the trade-off. You gotta be like super precise because there's some of these inner workings of the tires and these little inside the alloy wheels. Okay, so what I can do is I can use the glass cleaner at least. All right, I bought some more metal cleaner. This is taking too long. There it is. Then we can go back to back here. How about we clean the fire truck as well? Here's the thing. The fire truck actually does have an achievement that's associated with it. So I believe it had to do with like cleaning the windows. That is glass. So we want glass cleaner. All right, windscreen. Check that out. Nice. This is one very detailed wheel. And hard to clean. God damn, there's gonna be 4 of these? God, some of these have really dense grime on it. Not even the 0 degree power washer is like cleaning it properly. Yikes. Alright, perfect. Yeah, I should have saved the metal cleaner for this. This would have made this much easier. In fact, I think at the store, they're selling more metal cleaner. Yeah, I should be a little more self-conscious about when I use these. But you know, that's part of the job. The experience is part of the job. So don't use more power than you need. For example, look at this. 15 degree works completely fine. Don't need to waste my energy using a 0 degree unless you have something like that little guardrail right there that is extra stubborn. All right, what am I actually missing here? Oh, those. Goddamn, how did I miss those? Perfect. Clean the recreation vehicle. It just keeps offering me more vehicles to clean because I'm delaying the inevitable of going to the skate park. So one thing I do know is that the forest cottage doesn't have any sort of achievement that we need to grab. So let's just do this one. Yeah, this seems pretty modest. Oh, the stone wall and the gate also need to be cleaned. So these rocks don't look very dirty. Actually, the more I clean it, the more I do realize, yeah, these things were grimy pieces of crap. Because these kind of rocks aren't carved by people, right? They're actually like someone finds them and it's like, all right, we're just gonna line our gardens with them. Or maybe I don't know anything about rocks. Takes me back to biology, class I haven't touched since maybe I was like a freshman in high school. Because then it went to chemistry, then it went to physics, but I remember middle school biology had this one chapter in my workbook that always made me laugh, and it was called Studying Soil Scientifically. Now when you think about it, that's just like a bunch of like semantic sugar to say we're gonna study dirt in this class. Because when I was in elementary school, we actually did have some science classes that involved like, you know, working with rocks that weren't entirely made of a singular rock. I don't know, do they still do science fairs? Do schools still do science fairs? Like in elementary school, it was like, maybe it started for me when I was in 3rd grade. In 2nd grade, they only made me go to the science fair just to watch what other people did. But when I was in 3rd grade, they were like, you're gonna make your own experiment and you're gonna use your own materials and build that kind of stuff. And then what I did was I think I fabricated all of my data. When I was in 5th grade, I think I fabricated all of my science fair project data. And I won 2nd place in the science fair. And I felt really bad. Because I think I lost 1st place by a long shot. Because I think her science fair, I remember, her name is Kelsey, she knows who she is. If she's doing alright, I hope you're doing alright, if you even remember who I am from 5th grade. You did a lava lamp experiment, I think. She actually made her own homemade lava lamps at the age of 10. And that was fucking awesome. Not compared to me showing everybody that citrus acid could prevent an apple from spoiling. I didn't even prove it in my experiment. I took pictures. I don't know why. This talk about rocks made me think about science class and made me think about my elementary school adventures. But then it also makes me remember that I left the worst parts of myself there for good reason. And you're gonna have moments like that you're gonna have a lot of moments like that in your life where you're gonna look back 2 or 3 years ago and you're gonna think, man, that was like the worst part of me that I managed to shake off, thank God. Now I think we gotta do the house. Which honestly, I suppose I could see why this could be a little bit of a pain in the ass. You know, at this point, you know what we can put to use? I think what we can do is we can also get ourselves the heavy-duty power washer. And let's see if we can get the long-range extension for it. Because that's the one I seem to use the most. If we can. Prime Vista 3000. There it is. This is power. This is what I call power. And I still didn't clean all the posts. It just comes back to the beginning where I just didn't clean all the posts properly. And there you have it. That took almost exactly an hour. Look at that, beautiful. I do like how much more vibrant it all becomes when it's done. Like, you see under all that dirt and grime, how shiny and bright it used to be? That's beautiful. Oh, that's why, oh my god, why did I, damn it. So let's play this short extension here. So you see this? How I'm like really close to the wall here? That's how that worked, what? That tower would have been so much easier if I knew that. Check the tailpipe, they say. Anybody watch that episode of Arthur where Arthur's dad almost got scanned by a car mechanic? And then Arthur called out to his dad. He was like, check the tailpipe. And the mechanic was like, oh, your car doesn't have one. Conversations like this are what I have on my streams, by the way. If you guys haven't watched DSN Live, it broadcasts every Wednesday. For now, at least, as of this video. But this is the kind of game I'd play if I want to go on tangents. Not the game I'm currently playing, which I have to read dialogue and stuff, so if I go on a tangent, I kind of interrupt the flow of the story. Yeah, they make these jobs look like they're short, but they're actually much longer than I expected. Primarily because of the grime, that you need the more advanced power washer, or the much heavier nozzle angle. What's it called? Nozzle type? Yeah, you need the 0 degree nozzle to fix. What we need to do is deal with the indicators, which are those things right there. Where the hell is the exhaust? Oh, did I not clean this, really? Wait, no, I didn't. I just don't see where the hell the grime is. Oh, it's right there. Oh my god, look at that. Did I not clean one of these? Could have sworn I cleaned this. Whatever. Ah, look at that bus. That one took way too long. I'm also really tired. Oh my god. I need this stretch. Now, in total, we have 15 achievements out of the 60. There are some easy ones I can nab, but I'm gonna save it for later. And by later, I mean I'm gonna have to find time to continue this game. You don't want to know the playtime I have on this. But I am firmly on track and firmly dead set on 100%ing this game because, I don't know, I just think it's funny.